Here,
Yeah.
let's get a D100 roll. See who gets the high roll for the evening. And the free re-roll. We had a 00 rolled on our Friday night game.
Ooh, exciting.
Not me. I rolled a 7. Not I.
Looks like Jamie's in the lead.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, another 7.
Another 7. 007.
I always roll for the NPCs, but it looks like Simon got it.
Huh.
Okay, so who remembers where you guys were? You were somewhere in the Darklands, beneath the Isle of Aventir in the northeastern archipelago of the Arcadian Islands.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know we were trying to sneak our way into that city, and we had...
Into Embla, yes, your home city. The
We're in
city
the middle
of
of
lights,
a...
as it is known.
And we had, so we were going through those fungus tunnels, and we managed to find all the fungus. We set off a fungus trap and got attacked by fungus monsters. Oh, I forgot.
Go ahead.
I forgot that thing that just attacked us wasn't a fungus, was it? It was a giant worm, wasn't it?
I think most of the things that attacked you were some sort of fungi.
Yeah, they were. Just the things. The last thing that attacked us. Did we finish those? I thought we were still fighting these giant worms that came up and attacked us.
Those are Phil spells.
We were middle of a. We were in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, I thought we were, but I don't see anything living.
Hold on, I'm not even looking.
I thought we were too, but now I don't see anything that's alive.
I think we finished the group that. Hold on, let me expand this.
They were shambly mounds. You guys had just finished them off pretty much.
We just finished them off because we got the points for it. So
they've both got the big X's on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking we were in the middle of that battle. I guess because Michael had to leave, and then we thought, we'll play one more round of combat, and that one more round of combat was enough. That's what happened.
Right.
They were obliterated.
So we were +3, +2, +2 on saves.
Mm-hmm. Have all our buffs if we get attacked within the next couple minutes. Quick, let's super speed around.
So you had made your way into what was an abandoned dwarven outpost of sorts, having been built. It was an attempt to be built by the black market of Embla. Embla, the City of Lights, which you are well familiar with. It's also where Maya is from.
I thought dwarves don't do illegal stuff.
Well, this dwarf doesn't, but one bad apple doesn't spoil the whole bunch, Drow.
Yeah, hint right there.
What would we do if we didn't have a Drow in the party? It's so much entertainment.
So you guys had come down through a steel door and a flight of stairs that was actually really slippery because it had some sort of like fungus, slime all over it. At the bottom of the stairs was a patch of shriekers, which you had set off. I think at this point you've blasted them with fire or something, haven't you? But anyway, so when you set off the shriekers, you attracted the attention of the shambling mounds, and you obliterate a few myconids along the way. And that leaves you standing here looking around. There was a pair of 10-foot tall stark white mushrooms just to the northwest there. Caps meeting just over the center of the path, which ends at a T intersection. A lush carpet of blue-stemmed, sapphire-capped mushrooms stands at the intersection. The smell of ozone permeates the air. And somebody bumped into that. I think it was Mythander bumped into that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, he set off the electric charge.
Oh.
It was like a buildup of static electricity.
Electricity.
Does anyone know how long until that thing's ready to go off again?
1 week to find out.
Knowledge of
knowledge nature.
Knowledge nature would be, yeah.
Let's see. Do I know? No, I don't even have a rank in that.
24. There's a 39. Whoa. That's pretty good.
I think Pathfinder has a pretty good idea.
They set off their charge, and actually it kind of blasted the top of it, so they won't go off again for a long time. It has to regrow, essentially.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like there's something off in that direction too, doesn't it? Past the mushrooms.
Has to.
Yeah, there's a little path past that, and then past the black ribbons. I'll take the black ribbons off there, obscuring the view.
So we have at least 3 paths, fellows. Which way would we like to go?
I'll give you a little bit more description here. Maybe can help you out too.
Maybe.
So this particular section is one I don't have printed out, so having to use the good old PDF. So to this southern section down here appears to be a 3-way junction of sorts. Just beyond what you guys can see, I'll open it up a little bit more. Kind of like that. The largest open area that you see on this level so far. There's a variety of sprouting blue, white, and green mushrooms growing throughout the cavern floor and along the walls. And like everything else, you can see that they're moving around. And there appears to be some sort of creatures down there, moving back and forth. Let's see if I can get them bumped over for you. There we go.
Maybe they're friendly.
Little mushroom-looking people. Though they look kind of like penis monster people too. I'll show you a bigger picture.
I mean, pretty much any given mushroom monster is gonna have, a certain level.
Could we tame them and flood the city with those mushroom people?
There you go.
Well, they don't look friendly. They look angry and poisonous. They're not charging.
So you see that, and I can see a little bit around the corner too. So there's a little path past the electric mushrooms, and then also to the northeast. There's a path leading from the T intersection, and you can see around the corner. I'm sure that's the right. It looks like a pile of rotting trash.
Are we technically underground?
You are underground, yes.
Okay.
It's just funny because we were technically underground before we were underground.
Are we further and further underground?
How many hundreds of feet underground are we?
Yo, dog, we heard you like your underground so much. We put some underground.
We went to a cave within a cave.
We put you some underground in your underground. Some
digitally going underground.
Dark lands in your Underdark.
Oh. Hurts to laugh.
So we have two directions we can basically go. Would that be geography or engineering?
I think we have 3. We can go northwest. I mean northeast or northwest or south.
That way.
Path branches off.
Yep.
And then down to the south where you see the plant people.
I mean, we have these people down here to the south. I assume they spotted us. Do they look? Are they looking at us menacingly? Or are they?
They're not really reacting to you at the moment. They're just moving about, doing whatever it is that.
So I don't feel threatened.
Mushroom
plant
people
need to kill every mushroom I come across.
Well, we tried not to kill these ones.
Yeah. So, all right. Well,
so which way shall we go?
To the south. Also, is this alarm still going off?
The shriekers. I was trying to remember if you guys had fried them or not, but they're still on the board, so yeah, they would still be going off.
Do we want to get rid of this?
Did you flaming hands them? I'm thinking somebody had flaming hands them or something. Something had happened.
Something happened to them. I can't remember if it got them all.
I don't think so. I don't think I burning hands.
Okay, well they're still shrieking then.
Didn't you do a fireball?
Yeah, I did a fireball. It was all the way down over your spell, though.
Oh, okay. Maybe at one point, like the triangle was drawn, but it got moved or something. Because now that I think about it, I think the flaming hands or whatever went off more to the northwest, didn't it? It's hard to remember.
I didn't mark it off if I did do a burning hands.
Like someone did that cone shape on the board at one point. I can't remember who it was.
It's a cone of cold of some sort, I think.
Oh, yeah, I did a cone of cold. Yeah, for sure I did that.
But that blasted the mushrooms and stuff up here. I remember that.
All right.
Okay, so so they're still shrieking. But the mushroom guys down here, they're just moving about. And there's also like little mushroom people that are not exactly represented on the board, but they're like moving along the floor and along the walls and stuff.
Oh, so we're like in Mushroom Town.
Yeah,
we just fought the local mushroom mob.
Yeah, we fought the local mushroom police.
Yeah. Like that. It's a perfectly last down until we invaded.
Yeah, now that we've taken out the police force.
Yeah.
I am a Shawanga kid.
I am your new overlord.
A Shawanga man.
You guys can roll on the mushroom
Lions
people if you want. Knowledge nature.
That nature.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Maya doesn't know the way.
Well, my cousin Thane said it was located
Nope.
over a garbage pile, so that's our only clue.
Well, we found the garbage pile.
Well, perhaps that's the way we should go.
So, we never did any mining here.
Oh, 29 is pretty good.
It'll be hilarious if we come across like a vein of gold or something.
So you recognize them as fungus leshies. Mismatched eyes dot this plant creature's thick mushroom cap, while below works an overlarge maw set with pale fungal teeth. Keepers of cavernous mushroom forests and rotting compost pits deep within the swamp, fungus leshies preside over subterranean growth and the rot that fertilizes new life. Among the most alien and monstrous looking of all the leshies, these tiny rot farmers' frightening appearance has more to do with the asymmetrical eeriness intrinsic to molds and fungi than an outward expression of evil. Like all their kin, fungus leshies vary wildly in form, often adopting the colors and shapes of the mushrooms and other large fungi common to the areas they tend. Fungus leshies are spawned from the realms of underground wonder, or the rotting places of the natural world. They perform an important service in the lands they keep, encouraging the growth of fungi, transporting rotting material to fertilize other plants, and making the most use of growth that has died off. Fungus leshies are most active at night and spend the day in forms of plump fungi amid their ripest compost heaps or fungal glens. They are 2 feet tall and weigh 25 pounds. Their spongy interiors full of hollows and fluffy spores. So their primary attack is they will bite you with their mushroom teeth if you get too close, and they have claws. But they also will blow spores at you in the form of a puffball. And this will can cause what does it cause? Well, it looks like it primarily just affects your vision. So if you get affected by the spores, it limits your vision. So not that bad, actually. That is fungus leshy. Those are what you see.
Oh yeah, you can't help but notice you feel a little sick there. Are you? Someone need to do something about that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can. I think I'm sickened for like a day or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what did you get hit by?
I can't remember.
Lesser restoration fix that? I felt like it might.
Yeah, something happened that effed you up for a little while.
Yeah, it was before this even. I think I'm like that until I rest.
Man, lesser restoration is a fix. What does?
Remove sickness, probably.
A good tea and some rest, I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah, so I need to take this adventure off. Feeling sick.
Yeah.
Coming down with something.
Sympathize.
Must be the mushrooms.
So you guys think, garbage lies to the northeast. So screen right then.
Well, that's not
If
going
you
to
want
help
to
thickness.
go directly, if you want to take the long route, you can head in the opposite direction towards the mushroom people.
I mean, okay.
Are we exploring or are we saving first? That's the question.
How much time before the attack?
Oh, good question.
Well, you have time. How did you guys arrange it? Did you want to make your attack first, or were you going to wait for the dwarven armies to make their presence known first and attack?
Ooh,
and then you would attack.
Interesting.
Which way did you plan?
I don't know. I don't know if we did. I had a whole big plan, and then it was just like, oh, we could just go here. And then that's where we stopped.
Well, the plan was that we planned a diversion, and then the dwarven army attacks as a diversion, and then we rescue the main people out of the gondolas.
So you're going to get there first, then plant your diversion, and then during the attack you try to rescue the merchant circle.
Right.
Do we have a diversion in mind?
Well, something explosive.
Right up your alley.
A little bit of sulfur, a little bit of black powder, a little bit of what the hell that is.
So it sounds like your alchemist has something in mind anyway.
A little bit of that.
This goes back to, are we being careful going through here, or are we being fast?
I'm assuming we have time to be careful.
Okay, man, I could believe it story-wise either way. I could say, like, yeah, we decided, you know what, we scheduled things for lots of buffer time for just this sort of occasion, making our way through a labyrinth.
Yeah, I mean, you probably have enough time to poke around a little outpost. It's not a labyrinthine structure or anything, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's poke around. We might find something useful.
Do a little pokery.
Because you should have time to get over. I'll move you guys on the map briefly. So you should have time to make your way into Embla from where you are. And
where are we again?
Well, make your way into the fungal farm. So do you see Munir right there?
Okay, I had to expand.
So you had to take a little side route, which I suppose we could maybe draw on the board. So it's kind of like a
Alright.
deet and a deet to where you are now. And then this will lead you over to the fungal farms. And you'll have direct access to the city from there. And so, you'll have time once you get to the fungal farms, you can kind of establish you can use that area to like set up camp and rest there outside of the city, unless you, I mean, it's up to you guys as to how you approach it, unless you like work out something, sneak into the city and hide there. There are multiple things you can do.
Yeah.
So the
Maybe we
fungal
want-
farms would be last, I'm assuming, if we decide to go a different route first.
Well, it'll be next once you make your way to the shortcut through here is where you are. So once you follow the instructions of finding the secret passage from wherever the garbage pile is, that leads you to the fungal farms. So that's next once you do that. So that's where you are, which is here. So what do you guys do? Which way do you go?
And let's explore a little.
I mean, the garbage pile is probably a dead end, but there might be something interesting in it. So I mean, if we're just looking for map clearing, that's probably metagaming the best direction to go.
The garbage pile where the secret door is, though, right?
Just rolls.
Okay.
Alright, just go this way. Whatever way that is.
Yeah, someone just pick one. Someone just pick a way. Any way's going to be as good because we're probably going to try them all. So
Let's go this
Hold
way
on.
then.
all right, south.
Yes.
All right.
Don't slip.
We will rest till every Leshy is dead.
I know.
Well, the Leshies kind of scatter when they see you guys coming their way. And a lot of the little mushroom people along the floors and the walls, they kind of clear out of the
big
way. They ripple.
Scary dwarf.
I mean, no wonder we just killed their police force.
Yeah, not easily though.
Mm,
They're probably eyeballing us, going, "If we all get together, I think we can take them."
Ooh. Wow. That more what we battle are those little
Yep.
boats?
So you see a variety of little blue, white, green mushrooms. They ripple away from you as you guys walk down. I'll open up. You can see a little bit more. So it goes around the corner, and then also as you get further down, there's another passageway there.
all right. This way goes back to the left, and I don't feel like I'm about to be attacked. These guys are more or less scattered, right? Yeah. So I'm not being menacing or anything, but I am keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, they scatter away and just kind of sit in the nooks and crannies along the wall, watch you
Okay.
as you come through.
Good day
How
to
can
you.
this not be a trap?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I guess funguses probably would really enjoy building traps. It makes sense, from like a biological standpoint. So we now have more paths. We have
Yep.
way that goes to the left. We have a way that goes. I don't know. Does this also keep going south, or does it just curve off to the east and up?
So it's like a little antechamber right here, and then this the tunnel turns and heads back up to the north, right there. So
So-
the little tunnel to the left,
Mhm.
heading to the west, is a clear passageway that narrows considerably as the mushrooms crowd in on the path. Moth thriving in this cramped space bathes the area in a sickly green light.
There's a strange green light coming from this direction.
Here, I'll reveal
Doesn't look
Rather sickly.
a bit more of it there as you creep around
From
the
there to
corner.
look. Lucian goes that far just to look around, take a deeper look. Throws perception down that
Technically, you have to walk all the way down here to where they are, and then walk up to. Because that's like a wall right there that you walk through.
side. Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. It's hard to
It's
tell.
hard to tell.
Yeah, well, that's what that is. That's a wall.
Arrow's perception. If you
Oh wait, let me see what you guys can see if I open that up. Okay, right there. I'll open that section up a little bit more.
21 down that side.
Okay, so it looks kind of like coral, but imagine it's slime covered walls and fungus and all that kind of stuff all over it.
Yeah, it just seems like we have more naturey things along the corridor.
Yeah, perception. So you notice that it's thick with moss on the path through there.
Yeah.
And then down here it's like a little antechamber. Give you a little bit more of a description. Right here. A table, seemingly holding a green fungus tablecloth, sits just past a gauzy yellow curtain of fungus. 2 chairs sit side by side, facing the curtain from the opposite side of the table. A similar green fungus drapes the chairs' seats.
So which way do you guys want to go?
Lead on, Simon. I'll follow.
I feel like this way to the northeast, to the southeast is going to give us a loop, but I'm not sure. So at least we'll know what's behind us.
Do you think that fungus are guarding that antechamber?
I don't know, but I think I'm getting a rash.
Oh no.
Make a perception check as you guys walk by there.
Oof. It's rolling very well. I rolled a 5,
Okay.
you rolled a 2, you
It's
rolled
pretty good.
a
Yeah,
19.
you can't roll any better than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are walking past this little green coated table and stool, you should be able to see the props on the board now.
Yeah.
You hear something that sounds like a painful moaning, like a.
That's always good.
Place is more haunted than we expected.
And when you look over towards the table, you see what looks like the moss and fungus. It like rapidly grows into the shape of a dwarf seated at the table, and his face is like half formed and half unformed, and you see the skeletal structure beneath it, and like an eyeball is hanging out of the socket. And he glares at you and screams wordlessly, and then reaches out with a green hand, and it shoots out into the hallway towards you. And since looks like Snorri is there, it will reach out at Snorri.
Uh-oh.
What's your AC, Snorri?
Touch me.
I think right now it's 20. Well, if I'm flat-footed, it's 22. If I am not, it's 24.
You spotted it, so you're not flat-footed.
Okay.
But 24 is going to hit you, though.
All right.
So you need to make a fortitude save.
Ooh.
The flash of arcane energy or supernatural energy goes off. You feel it penetrate to your soul.
Ooh.
You need that.
Ah.
A fort save with soul?
Souls are for losers.
Okay, you survived. I mean, you saved.
Yeah. Like, save or suck? It sounds like.
So you take 20 points of damage. And the green, like, fungus dwarf, he falls forward, his face on the table, and the green like rapidly grows brown and molds and falls away to nothingness.
My shitty knowledge religion check 22. That didn't come up with anything there. As that was happening to me.
22. Yeah, you think it was a haunt of some sort.
Okay.
Some sort of haunt associated with the area. So get a question about it if you want.
Nah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this moment to heal myself up.
It's like, just try to kill me. It's fine.
Well, is it coming back anytime soon? How's that for a question?
It will regenerate in an hour.
We have an hour, I think.
No wonder these fungus are so afraid of dwarves. If this happens every hour. That's terrifying.
All these mushrooms is making me hungry. I haven't sat down to have a good bite or kettle of tea in quite some time.
Soon, friend. Stop it.
Sing a song, they says. Inspire us, they says. But they never say, hey, let's sit down and have a cup of tea.
You know what? Well, did we investigate that table? Is there anything interesting on it besides, ghost weeds?
Well,
yeah,
looking
I'll
at
do a
it,
detect magic as I'm kind of healing myself up here.
table seemingly holding a green fungus tablecloth sits just past a gauzy yellow curtain of fungus. 2 chairs sit side by side facing the curtain. From the opposite side of the table, a similar green fungus drapes the chairs' seats. It does not detect as magic.
Cool.
It's mystical.
So that is what you see. I mean, you can inspect it closer if you so desire.
Yeah, get close.
Yeah, we might as well.
Close.
Oh, wait a
Taking the
minute,
20
there
points
is-
of damage, I might as well get right in there.
There is something magic on the table, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, something is detecting as magic, but it is covered with fungus at the moment, though, so you didn't see it at first.
Cool.
So what do
Does
you
fungus
do?
seem harmful?
Do you pick it up? What do you?
Yeah. Or does the fungus seem harmful?
Okay.
It's not like green slime or anything like that.
So you pick it up. What happens is
Before I pick it up, I just want to make sure that the fungus doesn't seem like it would harm me if I touched it.
does it do anything when you breathe it? When you snort it in?
No, but
make
it's like green slime
knowledge dungeoneering check.
Dungeoneering. All right.
Yes.
How many adventures start with? How many adventures start with? Well, I touch it.
Well,
Yeah.
For a moment there,
Touch-
that's what it sounded like. That's what he was saying.
No, I was saying, I wanted to
28.
make sure it wasn't harmful.
It does look kind of harmful, actually. It looks kind of slime moldy.
Okay. What sort? And
Hey,
Which means
what do I know about that?
It is an ooze. And it will try to ooze on you and can cause diseases. It looks like normal fungus when it's at rest. It can cause fungal rot when contacted.
oh, I see.
Fortitude save. 1 save to cure. Onset is 1 day. Effect is constitution and strength damage. And it can also wrap around a creature that is 1 size smaller in its body as a standard action. So that's what it does. It's a slime mold.
Okay, so is there anything that kills this slime mold, like some kind of energy, fire, cold?
Yes, all of those things will kill it.
Okay.
Even just hacking and slashing it and just battering it off of whatever it's on works.
Okay. Now I'll use my burning hand spell.
It's not particularly insidious in that way.
Yeah.
You get kind of aggressive. I'll point out You know, I don't. I mean, we are in Mushroom Town. I don't know if killing it's necessary. I mean, you know, like if you didn't come here expecting to get mushroomed, then you know, you really only have yourself to blame. So,
Okay. Yep, that's fair enough.
if you want to destroy it, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to like note that you know, I'm not sure if it might end the haunt. You know, maybe this guy died from this mold, and so that's why he haunts it. I'm just saying, you know,
It's possible. There's magic beneath it, though.
Do you listen to this bleeding heart dwarf or what?
Yeah.
I'm just pointing it out. You know, I'm not saying what to do. I'm
He's
just
trying to
pointing it
say
out.
this sounds
No,
like
it's
a
a-
trap.
That's a good point. And
I
the
mean,
the DM does seem to want me to do it, but it is a good point.
This was secretly their god
We
all
attacked
along.
this thing, but we're trying to beat other things.
We've now just embroiled ourselves in a holy war where they're going to track us down for the rest of our lives.
Ah, well,
No, it's up to you. So what do you do?
it's 13 points of fire damage.
13 foot. Okay, so you do it.
One must have courage.
And with that, it explodes in flames.
Oh,
Oh,
flame on.
Okay.
nice.
Gets a reflex save. It's
Does it?
I don't know.
Is it?
It's saved.
I mean, it can't dodge, can it?
So it takes half from that.
They do. And it attempts to engulf you, Snorri.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It leaps off the table at you.
Alrighty.
What is your CMD?
My CMD, I have. Let's see.
He got a
I have
28.
no idea.
He got a 28 to wrap you up.
I'm pretty sure it hits.
Snorri has still freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement still, yeah.
Ah, well, very good. Okay, so it did not wrap
Yeah,
you.
our good buffs are still up, aren't they? It's only probably been like a couple
Freedom of
minutes.
movement lasts like 10 minutes a level,
Yep.
too, so.
A lot of them will still be up.
Oh, well.
Very true.
Slippery. EP.
Can still do me harm.
Yep.
Snorri is not the cuddly type anymore.
Though it's not able to grab you because of the freedom of movement, so you don't have to worry about it at the moment. But you guys can attempt to finish it off if you want to hit it with another burning hands, or somebody else has something.
When it leapt off the table, what did it leave behind?
You can see that there is well, the stuff there is still kind of covered. Well, I guess it wouldn't be as covered now since you burned it all. Yeah, so you see a dagger, what looks like a really nice dagger that's got like fungus must on it, and some coins scattered across the table.
All right, I'll burning hands it again.
Okay, that'll torch it. Get
A
rid
little
of
better
that.
this time. Okay, cool. So I'll check out the treasure.
Yep. So the dagger is detecting as magic,
All right.
and there is approximately 17 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll put it 12.
Does
Total.
anyone feel like we've put any spirits to rest?
No, probably not.
No,
This
you
will
do not-
probably grow back.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
guessing.
that the only way to get rid of the spirit is for it to succeed at killing a good person.
That's me out.
Well, that only leaves one person.
Yeah,
They all turn and look at Simon. Well, sorry it came to this, brother.
There's no other way.
No, don't be ridiculous. We'll not let my dwarven brethren be taken in by some poltergeist.
I got a 26 on Knowledge Arcana.
It is
So
a
the,
+1 shock dagger.
It's a nice one.
And 17 gold pieces.
You said +1 what again?
Plus
All
one
right.
shock. Plus one shock dagger.
Oh, shocking dagger.
Yep.
Okay. +1 shock dagger. 17 gold.
Let's see. Looks like you guys might head up this way, so I'll reveal.
So everybody take three pieces of gold.
All right.
Put the rest in the kitty.
All right.
I
I'll
like
buy that up later.
So, yep, I guess I'll lead the way up this narrow path. Watch out. Feels kind of trap-like.
Okay.
Guess I'll
Let
be
me
searching for traps, actually.
reveal that a little bit more for you.
Does feel very trappish. Ugh, man, I'm not really well on trap searches. Oh, narrow.
Okay, hold up there for a second.
All right. It's a red dragon.
Finally.
It's a fungal lich.
Oh, wow. I've never actually fought one of those. That's the thing, though, isn't it?
No, I just made that up.
Okay. That sounds like a thing.
It should be a thing.
It's gonna be a
There
thing
is
now.
Such a thing. Yep. Okay, so the section you are walking through, the path through this section of the cavern widens and then narrows randomly. A dark brown mold covering most of the ground gives way to mold the color of wheat. Its sweet smell, at least temporarily masking the vile odor permeating the cavern. Okay, so as you're walking across this, little spores burst beneath your feet, and there's like a spore cloud just billowing up in through the hallway there. So just you guys need to make a fortitude save right there.
Right.
Just against like disease.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it would be poison. It would be against
Oh.
But I guess I got
a poison. Yeah.
And we have a what,
Yeah, we got anti-plague and
like +7,
anti-venom.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have
+7.
Hopefully it'll
+7s.
troll a good
I get a
point.
+5. Oh,
+7.
That may not be enough. I don't know.
Is that with your bonus applied?
yeah.
You rolled low. Okay. So you're immune to poisons though, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got delay poison on.
Okay, so you're immune to it at the moment, man, because it's a poison.
Oh, okay.
You know, since I'm breathing in all this stuff and I don't like it, I'm gonna pull out my bottle of air and start breathing out of that.
Okay.
Well, your N95 respirator.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. I mean, it's just a bottle that air is constantly coming out of, and you can hold your breath.
Do we
take
wait
drag.
for the cloud to go down, or do we just hold our breath and rush through? I'm at a bit of a loss.
Keep going.
Just
How
go
long-
through.
How long do we think till the cloud goes down? Oh wow, okay.
Snorri's just standing there, and he goes, "You breathe it in."
Just breathe it in. That's
You
the
could
good
just
stuff.
hold.
Everybody make
guys,
a
it's-
fort
It's
save
like
as you
30
come
feet.
rushing
You can
in.
hold your breath.
Fort save.
Yeah.
Mithandi is still immune to poison.
Yeah. Shouldn't
Seriously, guys.
you be in the lead?
What are you trying to prove? You could just hold your breath for like 30 seconds. We still have haste. It wouldn't even be.
25 with the bonus.
It's only a second level spell.
Yeah, your haste is probably down by now. So you guys have been
Okay.
walking around and talking and
Okay.
Yeah. Identifying
Well, this is,
magic items.
weighing out decisions and
Haste
stuff. Yeah.
and
This path is a lot twistier than I thought it would be.
It's very twisty. Okay, hold on. Don't go too far there.
twisted
Yeah.
30, twisted 30.
Trying to move
I used my
slowly.
whole life smelling fumes and chemicals, breathing them in. At least let me have this moment.
It's like
kind of hoping these mushrooms will take me on a sacred journey.
I can finally do this.
I don't just like everyone walking into the poison though. It's like if we had like a whole big bowl of like really hot peppers, and we were like, I can do that. Come on, man.
Put it in my eye.
Pump it up.
This one time I took something from Snorri and it messed me up for good.
Oh yes, that was the good stuff.
Okay, hold on for a second, guys. Go back to where you were.
Okay, that will. Wherever. How far is where?
Right there, right where you just were. Now go back to where you were back up here.
Do I need to move to, or am I good?
Now stay where you are.
All right.
There you were up here, Phil, weren't you? Lucian. Up
Yeah.
one more.
No, I wasn't sure because you said go back to where you were. That's what
Yeah,
I was.
right
So
there.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, just everybody stop where you are for me. That's
I
good.
feel like we're moving.
Get your goddamn hands off the minis.
Everybody's moving.
Breathe or
stop. So
That's a quote from something. Where's that from?
An unnatural chill settles
Oh.
on this section of the cavern. Ghostly white fungi stand as silent sentries on either side of the path. You guys see them now that you've stopped talking and stopped walking. Bump them on the board for you. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, how did I not see that coming? All right.
Is it that right there we see? That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
Gotcha. Remember, I rolled the ring. I rolled twice. I take the better result.
Except you just see like the faint outline of it before it disappears.
Off my buffs. So you said we've lost our haste, and like I said,
Yes.
What about good hope? How long is good hope?
It lasts for a while. Yeah, it's minutes.
Yeah, I think Good Hope lasts for a while.
Oh, I didn't click on my thing. So I got 28.
Game.
Shame.
Shame. Ding ding. Ding ding.
It's weird because it has that.
Einmal mit Profis arbeiten.
It has the. I guess it's updated. It has all the new points on it. So it makes me think it's. I'm clicked on it. You know, it has like the horizontal line numbers instead of the circles.
How are you moving your guy without being clicked on it? It doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm saying when I hit the initiative, so that made me think it was clicked on.
Yeah, it should have. You've been moving your miniature. Should have been clicked on.
Unless I clicked somewhere else.
That's true.
But
Push.
it threw me off when it.
I am still collected after I move it. Weird. You know, I impulsively probably click off my miniature because I know a lot of the times I've done. Like I always have to manually click on it because I've never actually already clicked on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is it only one creature we see, or is it multiple?
You saw two. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you realized that they were there and then they disappeared.
Hmm.
Very sneaky monsters.
It was quite strange. So first will be Simon of the Rudyard.
Actually, I have a 28.
Did you still not pop up? Okay, I thought you were on there. Sorry.
Oh, so someone before me. Oh, yeah, Lucian.
So, I guess, did we all see it?
Yeah, everybody saw it. You saw it. You know the area, but you know that it's
so
gone or
that'll be a
something.
knowledge, nature kind of thing? Or something else? Knowledge plane?
Or do we have to wait for the first round?
knowledge.
Can we
knowledge
shout out
nature.
what it is?
Yeah, just wait for
Yeah,
your
okay.
action. Wait for your turn.
All right.
So, Lucian, you're up first then.
Is that a knowledge
nature.
playing nature?
Knowledge nature.
Not my type of thing. Let's give everybody a little boost. So Lucian cast haste again.
I'll wait
Or
for the
haste.
next one.
And after he does that, he will
All right.
and pull out his rapier in turn.
So you guys got your haste back.
Just regular haste, not
It's the taste of haste.
Yeah.
+2.
We want the good stuff. Come on, make with the mythic. What's wrong with you now?
You must not think these are very dangerous.
Don't be holding out. Simon.
All right. So I originally did see something on the board, and now I don't. Or they're not invisible, right?
Yeah, they are invisible.
'Cause I am seeing just us. I did originally see something on the board. Let me refresh.
Yeah, you saw a shimmer and then they
You did.
disappeared. Yep. You're not losing your mind.
Oh, they really are invisible. I thought you were joking. Okay.
Yep. They really
all right,
are.
That's fine. Well, in that case, I actually have a thing for this. I will take a move action to use Tremor Sense, and then I can take a standard action to hit it with my whip. Back up after we started.
There you go. They're right there.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I just I thought I was like, oh my, I must need to reboot or something. All right. So yeah, this will just be a regular kinetic blast melee, and the iterations don't count. So I'm almost rolling the top. Did I hit? 36 for 32 slashing. Let's see.
Yes.
I don't know what these things are. I'm gonna go with slashing because slashing is usually best against.
Those all hit. Yeah.
Well, attack 2 and haste didn't actually get to happen because I had used some move action to see it. So just the first 32 damage.
$32. Okay. So you obliterate it.
Awesome.
Bits of mushrooms materialize on your
And-
fists. Yeah.
And I guess as an action, I don't know if everybody else can see it. Like, Lucia, there's one just north of you. Or I guess I'd say on the other side of you. Which you probably already knew, but you know.
You mean
Yes,
Mithanda's, you mean Mithanda's one of them?
No,
Yes.
not
It's always the Drow, of course it is.
Oh, I forgot to roll concealment actually.
Well, I didn't suffer concealment because of the power I used.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
It's kind of a thing of half the time I don't know if I should use it or not because it's like, well, I could do 3 attacks and half of them are going to hit, or I could do 1 attack and it'll probably hit. You know, it's
Does your elemental have tremor sense?
He does, but normal tremor sense actually doesn't help against the mischance. The ability I have gives me tremor sense plus my earth attacks won't miss.
Nice.
Well, won't miss for concealment. So that's everything I can do, which I actually would have 5-foot steps to do. Kinetic whip.
Okay. Show you guys a little bit better image of what you saw as it disappeared and then reappeared.
Ooh. That is creepy. You people with the correct knowledge should try to figure out what that is.
Okay, so Lucian, it is biting at you.
Me or Mithandia? Am I missing one of them?
I'm sorry, Mithander. Yeah.
Oh.
You look so alike to me. Sorry.
Yeah. There's
That's
similar color.
racist.
Oh, wait.
Absolutely.
Need the little
All these elves.
black kid.
Okay, so you get bitten at. What's your flat-footed AC, Mathander?
Yes, give me a second. 20.
Okay, so you are bitten. For a total of 12 points. So it briefly materializes and then disappears again. So you see a quick little shimmer as it's there for a moment. But then disappears once more. Maya. Well, I know what to do. I will throw mine hammer where I once saw it appear, for it has not yet had time to move. And maybe I will hit it. Okay, well, he potentially hit it. Let's see if he can get through.
Do you know what it was, Maya?
Concealment. Nope, so it smashes into the wall. What does knowledge does he have? He has knowledge nature. Yeah. Well, I can roll on it, but I was waiting for Story's turn.
Glory goes last. Roll ahead. Roll away.
Not real sure. Have you seen that sort of fungus before? Mathander, what do you do?
Let me know what I know about whatever that is. Nothing. Never mind.
Ooh.
Well, you got a
knowledge.
20.
Oh,
You
20.
can't crit fail. They are phantom funguses. Portions of this three-stalked fungoid monster's body seem to fade in and out of sight. A large maw gapes along its entire front. A phantom fungus is a tripedal carnivorous plant that roams the vast and deep underground caverns of the world. It wanders in search of food, using its root-like feet to detect movement along the cavern floors and the sensitive tendrils surrounding its mouth to pinpoint prey. A phantom fungus's primary advantage as a predator is its ability to vanish from sight. Stealthily patrolling the perimeters of caverns, a phantom fungus remains invisible until it is behind its prey, at which point it snaps at its victim with its vicious maw. The phantom fungus prefers to ambush lone creatures when it encounters a larger group. The phantom fungus often stalks prey for hours, waiting for targets to spread out or make camp, so that it may attack a single foe at its leisure. Though phantom fungi are not normally pack hunters, there are reports of rogues working together to bring down larger foes. The maw with which a phantom fungus attacks prey is lined with row upon row of sharp, jagged teeth that resemble pointed rocks more than actual fangs. This mouth is not used to feed, however, and does not attach to a digestive tract. It is nothing more than a gaping natural weapon. When a phantom fungus feeds, it does so by squatting down on its prey and infesting the corpse with thousands of feeding filaments that burrow through dead flesh to siphon away nutrients. Typical phantom fungus is 6 feet tall and weighs 200 pounds, although they prefer dwelling underground. They've been encountered above ground as well. So, kind of a nasty little plant, but nothing too bad. They just bite pretty much.
Alright, you know the ninjas that throw smoke bombs to
Yes.
disappear? I will do the exact opposite. I will throw fairy fire right on my
Funny.
on my feet.
Anti-ninja.
Anti-ninja.
Aha. There he is. Okay.
Okay, so you're fairy firing. Yeah.
I will fairy fire everything around me.
Okay.
That will be the end of my turn.
That'll help outline them. Story.
No worries. Now that he's outlined in Fairy Fire, he feels fabulous. And he does a full attack with Tear Fang. He hasn't felt this good in ages. Between all the fungus fumes and now the multicolored. And it'd be
There's a lot of fungus fumes.
yeah. 28.
28 will hit. 11
10
is
points
gonna
of
miss.
damage.
Okay.
Get another attack. The haste. Makes me so goddamn long to add all these modifiers in every time. But it's handy. There we go. 24.
Well, one thing you can do with the sheet is you can just add a temporary modifier. Once they're set,
Yeah.
you can just put them on the sheet, and it helps.
I'm not that proficient. Do I have to roll a mischance?
No, it's fairy fire now, so you don't have to.
All right, so I did 10 and 10.
Okay. Let me look at your sheet here.
It's all right. It's different modifiers all the time.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got sickened to work, so.
Well, the way to do it is to change your +3 to +8. Then, if you don't want to enter it every time, and then put the +4 on the damage where it has +3. Just replace those two numbers.
It'll be different every time. Sometimes it's +4. Sometimes it's +2.
Okay. All right. So you hit them for 10 points each time. Anything else from Snorri?
No, that's it.
Lucian.
Lucian, I'm assuming I have enough room to 5-foot step there, or do I?
Yeah, you can. It's up against the wall, but there's enough room.
Okay. Full attack on it. Shadow envelops it with the rapier. Wow. Both times. One lowest thing on the points and another nat 1. Roll that table.
Yep. So you just missed twice. Do you have a third attack? Yeah, haste attack.
Third. Then he's flat-footed because my shadows envelop it. So 28 for 18.
You're going
Is
by
still alive.
You're going by the second attack. You're going by attack number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
not
looked at the
attack
wrong one. I'm sorry. Yeah, attack 1. I'm sorry. For 17.
Yeah.
Man, it's kind of weird. All those lows. Wow. Makes me think something's up.
Yeah, you're rolling bad. That's what's up. It happens.
So 17. Is it still up?
No, that'll finish it off. Yeah, I think
Okay.
with the action economy with your shadows, it doesn't affect like every attack though. It's just one. You just pick the one time that it attacks.
Okay, for the sneak. For
Yeah.
the sneak part, you mean? Okay. Because it attacks also, so it's like I'm flanking it the whole time. I thought. It's almost like you have a flanking buddy, so I figured it would be all of it.
We'll pull it up and take a look at the action economy because you have to spend an immediate action to activate
Like a
it.
swift. This is swift action, yeah. Fine.
No, but that's enough to finish it off.
Okay, I'll look it up while we're probably gonna be close to break. But this is when I switch anyway. Switch my locations.
Yep, so that'll drop you guys out of initiative. Yeah, let's just look it up right quick here.
I doubt these things have any loot.
Go back to searching. That is a class ability, isn't it? It's under.
Yes. It'll be under the pass. Hold on.
So we're gonna take about 5, 10.
Shadow. Yeah, in just a second, once we're gonna look this up right quick though. If you guys want to go ahead and powder out, you can.
Alright.
Okay, so under the shadow, when you reach 9th level, shadow deals additional damage on successful melee touch attack equals to damage dealt by your sneak attack. No, not that one.
It'll be
Beginning at 5th level, when you are in areas other than bright light, you can animate your shadow as a swift action, causing it to rise up directly behind a melee opponent adjacent to you and make a single melee touch attack. The attack deals 1d8 negative energy damage. The shadow occupies the same space as the opponent, and you are considered to be flanking your opponent while your shadow is thus animated. At the end of the round, it immediately reverts back to normal shadow again. You can use this ability a number of rounds per day equal to 3 plus. Okay, so it's one attack, but it waits to the end of your round. Okay, so we just have to pay attention to the swift action economy.
Right.
To activate it. Because it's not always free. It's a swift action.
It's a swift action. And I have a limited of them per day.
Okay, but it does.
But
it does activate the sneak attack
yeah.
at the end of the round. It's made clear by the wording. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and take our 5 minute then.
Cool.
And then we'll come back and continue around the corner.
Oh, yeah, great.
Put it on my pile of clothes. So put it on my pile of clothes.
Who are we missing? Are we still missing a couple folks?
I'm here.
Okay, just missing one then. Okay, so everyone is back. You guys were asking about loot. There is some incidental loot. Okay, so you notice well, let's see who notices. Let's get some perception checks all around. Simon with the 25, strong.
Oh.
Ooh, Nathaniel with the 20 off of that
Don't
one.
you just love when you got that, big old 19 bonus and you roll a 1. Man. None of us were just super perceptive. Let's see.
Maya might have gotten it. He's got a plus 11, actually. So he'd have a 29, okay. Look, what's this? Something glimmering here against the wall. He picks it up, and it appears to be an ovoid, purplish red, translucent stone. Hey, oi, Lucian, come take a look at this. Look at the funny pattern. If it was in a normal gem, I would have handed it to my dwarven brethren here.
So, does it detect his magic?
It does not detect his magic, but it is a 6-point white starburst of 3 intersecting lines inside the stone itself, giving it the appearance of a ruby with a star inside of it. A star ruby, if you will. Does not detect his magic.
Star ruby.
That seems pretty valuable. What do you think it's worth?
I got +7 on praise. So.
Yep. Well, those rolls you guys aren't sure.
Are we appraising? I guess I'll try to appraise. Oh man, I'll put more ranks in that. Yeah.
You guys are not certain.
Even with a 20?
No, it's a DM roll on appraisal, and you see those 2s and 3s I roll for you.
Oh, okay. We'll
Sorry.
save it for later.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
ruby with a star.
It's worth 100 million trillion gold pieces. We better keep it safe.
We can use that to rebuild Embla.
Give it back to me. I saw it first.
And you gave it away. We should put
Let's
it in the
not
loot
fight
later.
about money.
Oh, we're not fighting.
It's not
We all
much.
share.
It's a star ruby. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I should keep it for safeguarding, so you guys can figure out who can have it.
Why do the elves get to keep it? It should be the dwarves. I found it. Well, it is a
Obviously,
good
it's
question.
fairly important. Usually, I'm the one who calculates things and finds out when things are worth to distribute amongst us.
Hey, is he calling us stupid? Like I can't add my ones and twoses.
Exactly.
Yeah, since we just got attacked by invisible things, we want to be using my tremor senses around the corner.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I don't know if anyone's following me. Do we want to say everybody's a certain set distance from me since I'm seeming to be going first? Or...
Yeah, sure. Why don't you guys line up behind him, and then we'll consider that the order.
All right. So sometimes they probably didn't mean to be as far back as they were, and other times they did.
Put Maya kind of in the center. Does Lucian want to be at the back or in the middle or what?
Hold on.
And Craig's underground. So.
I'll take the back. I take the rear. Since he's in the front.
My tremor sense is 30 feet.
Okay.
Something invisible I should notice if it's on the ground or walls.
All right.
Oh,
so
is this not floating?
you continue around the corner. You make it through the cold spot and the strange phantom fungi there. It continues.
Phantom fungi make cold.
Continues through the north, winding through fungus-covered tunnels and caverns.
We'll just continue to look out for phantom fungi.
Okay, so right here, hold on, we'll open up the view a little bit for you.
All right.
So this will connect back up to there.
Ah, I had a feeling. Actually, it looks like there's something else that goes off to the east, isn't there? Excuse me. Oh. There's a path up here to the right.
Okay. See what I can see with you guys. Okay, that looks pretty good. So this side of the wide passageway is flanked by pine tree-like mushrooms that open up to a chamber that curves out of sight. A strange portrait hangs from a mushroom just to the left of the opening. It displays a full profile of a fey woman with fungal growths sprouting from all over her body. Perhaps even more unusual, the fey woman has two faces, one of which looks on angrily to the left, while the other looks tenderly to the right. The woman's features shift subtly but noticeably. A clump of 8 dun-colored mushrooms sits at the chamber's threshold. So you notice there's a little tunnel there off to the side, and there's clumps of mushrooms on both sides of the tunnel there.
All right, yeah, so there's... I'm not sure, fellas, but I think this is someone's house. It looks like someone would decorate like their home with. Does anyone recognize this fey woman?
What would... is there a possible role for that? Or is this too obscure?
Question.
I mean, they spend some time in the Feywild, in the first realm, in the first.
That is true. What is Knowledge Fey? Is that Arcana or is it just straight nature?
I think it's nature, which I should actually have ranked him and stuff.
Isn't it planes?
I can never remember.
Pretty sure it's nature, but I could Google it.
I'll give it a goog.
Yeah, we'll pull it up right quick. I'm thinking it's nature.
Let's see here. Nature: animals, fae, monsters, humanoids, plants, season cycles, weather, and vermin. So if it's fae, it would be nature.
Okay, so yeah,
All right.
knowledge nature. If you want to roll on the Fey portrait,
I would enjoy that quite a bit.
25. That's pretty good.
Jesus.
This is Philomena fungus.
25 and a 20. Okay. So you think it looks like the illustration of a fungal queen of some sort, which is a strange type of fungus growth. It takes
Fungus
on
Titania.
human form, humanoid form. And you can see a little bit better into that antechamber there.
Would you like to investigate this Bay home?
I don't think it's necessary.
All right, I'll
This
see a
right,
door
this
knocker.
come out right in this direction. That's the
I mean, I'm guessing it's a home. Maybe that's
Yes.
a shrine to her. I mean, she could be like some sort of fey goddess or something, like one
Could
of
be.
the what do they call it? Not the eldest.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the Fae to
I
say
don't-
that. So.
I don't know much about this one.
Yeah, Snorri just knows enough about the Fae that he's okay with not fucking with them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll continue on, I guess. Maybe next adventure.
We'll slay her next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so variety of mushrooms, colored mushrooms throughout the area, and you can see that they're kind of arranged in a colored checkerboard pattern back there in that little cave as you pass by.
I guess I'm still using my tremor sense just to make sure there's no phantoms sneaking up on me.
Yeah, you don't sense anything else moving around or coming towards you guys or anything. So stop right there. We'll open up the view a little bit better for you. Okay, so when you get here, you do sense some things kind of rumble around in the room next to you. There's kind of a shift, almost like a response to you guys walking up.
All right. And I'll just kind of like make a point, like you know, like point at it, like point in that area and like like make a motion.
Yeah, this is where you can. You saw this earlier. You've just come at it from the other side of this T intersection now, where you see the pile of rotting trash, and the northern path. The northern path heads to the stairs on the other side. So sorry, that's a little oddly worded. The stairs that you came down on.
Right.
Some of the garbage from the south has rolled into the intersection, providing a healthy medium for a foot-thick, 20-foot wide pile of fungus. And you notice as you step on it that it kind of it's like stepping on a stick that jumped up at your step, but you realize that it's more than just a stick. So you guys should probably go ahead and roll initiative. And there's something you felt things tremble in the next room too. The whole room beyond the garbage there.
Oop, let me click on my character.
Shame.
Actually, I actually would click on it. I didn't realize it either. Let me roll my second one.
You got it, Phil.
28.
So did you pop up into the... Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. All our enemies seem to be nature-based down here. Not my cup of tea.
Yes, I can see why the Shadow Circle would have left this place alone a long time ago. I don't blame them. So, in order there, Lucian, you are first. You're not exactly certain what is going on, but you can sense, just movement coming from, down the hall and around the corner. Things are moving.
1 second. Check. Let's hit everybody. Let's pull out where the rapiers are. I'll pull out the rapier again and hit everyone with haste again.
Okay,
In
very
turn.
nice. Re-up your haste.
Where's Dwarven buddy? Is he not with us now? The loud one.
We lost him. Him and Crag disappeared together. I don't know what's going on.
Eating some
All right.
fungus somewhere.
Yeah. Y'all haven't seen Crag in a long time. He is underground.
You should come up in the garbage.
He was kind of following along. He is not going to show his face, though. This is not his adventure.
What if Maya of Embla is Crag? I haven't seen them together in a long time.
Where is Maya anyway? Okay, he's way back there. Hold on. He would be up here. I am not Craig, I am Maya. Maya of Embla. That's what they call me.
I said Craig, not Crag.
I am not Craig either. So Lucian, so you cast haste. That the intern for you then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you feel Simon, you feel the pool that you step into, like the vines rippling throughout it and the layer of leaves and whatnot kind of like flutters and jumps at you. And you realize that it's actually a creature that you stepped on, and it splashes in its own little pool there.
Oh, wait.
And looks like a cloud of spores erupts from it, and you need to make a will save.
We'll say. That's not expected. 30. It didn't happen to be mind affecting, did it?
Yes, it would be mind affecting. Yes.
Well, thing could be immune to stun, but if not, it's stunned for 1 round.
Yeah, it's immune because it's a plant. So you are considered entangled while you're sharing his space like that. But you can break free on your turn.
All right. Entangled. It's fine. Free me!
Snorri, what do you do?
Snorri steps back 5 feet and lights him up with a scorching ray.
Okay. You can use Fireball. You and Simon have talked about this before.
Let me do a knowledge nature check first before. Might be immune to fire.
Okay,
so.
yeah, knowledge nature. That's fine.
I've got other energy types to work with. 35.
Okay, so you recognize it as a weird fungus. It seems to be formed of fungus, plants, and tangled vines. It moves towards you, flicking a vine-like tongue and sways back and forth. It is a large plant. It does have some amount of DR, which is bypassed by bludgeoning. Has standard plant traits. Special attack are its sleep spores, which it can burst out, which it just did. It can only do that every 1d4 rounds. When reduced to 0 or less, it will collapse back into its pool and 4 rounds later reform at full strength, minus any damage taken from fire-based spells or effects. So it's not particularly vulnerable to any particular attack, but fire damage kind of sticks with it a little bit.
It just so happens I was thinking about doing some fire-based attacks. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you do?
Scorching ray.
Scorching ray. Okay. All right, so make your 2 hit rolls then.
15 is touch. 15 and 12. No, actually, the 12 isn't, because it's not a subsidiary kind of attack. It's all the same attack. So 15 is the first one.
Okay.
Touch.
That hits. That hits.
Does a 12 hit?
The 12 is going to miss.
Okay, so it will still be a hit with because it was a critical threat. And then the third one is 29. So I think we got 3 hits. So let's go with. Do you want me to roll it all at once or just?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Or does it have to be separate?
you can roll it all at once. That's fine. On this
Okay.
one, it's not.
So it's going to be.
It doesn't have any energy resistance at play.
Okay. So it's going to be this. 74 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, so you evaporated essentially. You blasted the heck out of it. You just scorch it right off of Simon.
Yay! Wow.
I'll be back.
Nice shooting.
That's just fortunate. What's beyond? We'll start moving up. You said it's going to reform?
You're still in. You're still in combat.
Oh, okay. End turn.
Okay. So you might just find out what's beyond.
I guess I was pointing towards that direction, saying that I felt something as I got attacked by whatever attacked me. I don't know.
I thought he said it was maybe beyond. I thought he mentioned it was. You mentioned it was deeper into the room. You heard.
I thought he was talking about that thing.
Nope, that one surprised him.
Yeah, it was deeper. He said in the room. Yeah. Or I thought you mentioned that. Maybe I was wrong.
I'm just kind of imagining like a cartoon, like I'm pointing in this one direction, and like this other thing just like pops up right behind me and like angles me.
There's a monster right behind me, right?
That's the thing you stepped on. That's why it jumped up at you, right?
Yep.
Actually, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
That is what he stepped on.
Probably one of those things that like hides and wait for centuries until something steps on it. Nathaniel, you know there's danger afoot.
Yeah, if I know there's danger ahead, I won't go first, so I just wait
Danger.
here.
Yep.
Wait
Okay.
here. And shoot at whatever is inside of there.
Okay. You can't quite see on the other side of the trash heap there. You see the trash piled up there.
Alright, I guess I'll activate Tremor Sense again, and I guess I'll have to move up here, which means I probably won't get to do anything else. Alright,
You feel something moving in the trash there on the other side of the heap there.
so I can't, it's like kind of underground.
Well, it's hiding there in the trash. Hold on, back up.
Right about here. Oh, okay.
Wait, back up. Yeah. Because you are gonna walk into one.
Oh, it's that close.
Okay.
Okay. Did I know it was that close?
You felt it moving on the other side, so yeah, you can stop before
Okay.
you get there.
So if you don't mind a little bit of retcon, I guess I would just
Did I sense it?
would I be able to just 5-foot step here and attack instead?
Yeah, but once you move there, it attacks you,
Okay.
which is why you see it now.
Okay.
Um,
I would only get one attack, so if it takes an attack, that's fine.
okay. So what's his AC?
Oh, well, I wouldn't be flat-footed, so it should be 28. Have we fought one of these before? Because I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but we fought.
Okay, it missed you.
Huzzah, and then we'll see if I miss it. Standard kinetic blast. So this kinetic whip, like I usually do. We'll do slashing because I keep using slashing. So just the 29 to hit for 28 damage.
What is it?
It hits.
It's got big tentacles. I don't know what it is. Actually, do knowledge. This wouldn't happen to be dungeoneering, would it?
It would, yes. Dungeoneering.
Do I know what it is?
Yes. Now that you have a clear view of it, it is an Otyug.
I thought so. It's an Otyug.
You say that like it should mean something.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, give you a little more info.
Yeah.
Does it have 8 arms? I can't see that far.
This 3-legged freak is mostly mouth. 3 tentacles, 2 tipped with barbs, and 1 with eyes, extend from its sides. Let me see if I've got a handout. I'll show you a better handout. Nope, I don't have one up yet. You guys are encountering the full gamut of mushroom people in this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's a
You also-
mushroom.
No.
No, it's not a mushroom.
It's one of the classic D&D monsters, I think.
It is a classic
Yeah.
D&D monster, yeah.
Yep.
That's why I was pretty sure I knew what it
Otyug.
was. But
It's some kind of plant thing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks like, yeah, the shop. Rush.
That might even be part of what inspired it, because they adapted everything from pop culture. Otyugs
Yep,
are
okay.
particularly vile and horrid creatures that lurk in places most sane creatures would avoid. Their lairs are middens, cesspools, offal pits, toxic swamps, and sewers. The greater a lair's filth, the greater the draw to the refuse-eating Otyug. They glory in the role of scavenger, wandering through vast underground caverns in search of the choicest cuts of garbage and waste. Upon finding such refuse, they gorge upon it, gathering what cannot be consumed in one debauch to bring back to their foul-smelling lairs. Otyughs spend most of their time in these filthy dens, which they keep consistently filled with carrion, dung, and worse sorts of stinking effluvia. Intelligent creatures dwelling in subterranean areas near an Otyugh often form a partnership of convenience with the disgusting beast. These creatures gladly provide their refuse and piles of raw meat to the Otyugh, transforming the creature into an effective form of trash disposal. In return, the Otyugh leaves its benefactors alone and does not attack them, possibly even acting as a guardian. The most horrifying thing to most races about the notorious Otyugh is not the nature of its diet or its choice of layers, but rather that a creature with an Otyugh's taste can be anything other than a mindless scavenger. In fact, Otyughs are surprisingly intelligent and often quite eager to form alliances with those who offer them a steady supply of delicious diversions in the form of offal and waste. Most Otyughs understand the fact that other creatures find them unpleasant and hideous, but few really care. So they attack with their tentacles. If they get a hold of you, you can be exposed to disease. They can grab you. They constrict if they grab you. And you have to make fortitude saves against their filth fever. Otyughs. Yep, classic D&D creature.
Yeah. Not a lot of things have, 3 tentacles and a giant mouth like that. I don't know if I ever noticed they had the eyes on the one eye stalk. I probably never looked at them in high enough resolution.
Yeah, right.
But I remember them from I remember 3 point something. I don't know if I remember for second, but I'm sure they're like first edition monsters.
Yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, were they were Monster Manual 2, is that right? Or were they
The original Monster
They
Manual,
were in the first one? Okay, yeah, there was
Pretty sure.
Yeah, there were some nasty things in the first one. But... Okay, so Mythander, what were you doing?
When I if I can still act, I will shoot it. I mean,
Okay.
Simon is after me in the initiative.
You can shoot it.
I can shoot it. Then let's take a shot at this little...
Surprisingly intelligent garbage monster.
Yeah. They can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's one
hits.
in War for the Crown. I'm sure there's one in a number of paths.
Only-
Those are so much fun.
Only 2 attacks, so I guess 34 should hit.
Yes.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, 25 hits as well.
Okay, it would be 9 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage, plus 20 points of fire, and 10 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage, plus 23 points of fire damage.
Adios, Otyugh.
Yep, that'll be enough to blast it to bits and then burn whatever little remnants remain.
You all are so powerful.
Wow.
Simon, so you know there are 3 more.
We're not done yet. There's more of something that size moving in there.
Are they immune to anything?
I don't know.
Or vulnerable to anything?
They're not immune to fire, that's for sure.
When you rolled the 27, I didn't know if you got any questions.
Yeah, well, I mean, he kind of told us some stuff, so I wasn't sure.
I told you everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
I think they're basically just giant bags of hit points that are surprisingly smart. So,
Yeah, and they're good at grappling, and occasionally you can reason with them.
Oh, okay.
Let's make a little space for the other guys. I think that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So, Simon, what do you do?
Sorry, back to me.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'm going to, since these things seem to be hidden, I'll activate Tremor Sense again. And can I get like a good idea of where one is?
Sure, they're over there.
5-foot step, and I can use my kinetic whip to snake one over there. I'm gonna hit the green. It's close enough. And again, this is only gonna be the first attack because I had to use my Tremor Sense to find these things. And 32 to hit for 31 damage.
That hits.
Nice. Flash. Nope. Got 3 more of them over here, guys.
Like chop one of its tentacles off with that.
It's a nest.
It rears up in pain.
Feel kind of bad, but not bad enough to not be doing this.
That pretty much defines all our adventures.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really? They attacked first, right?
Yeah, exactly. If they said, "Look, the entrance you're looking for is right here," we would walk right past them.
So this one moves closer, and like a cloud of fungal spores comes billowing out from it.
Oh no.
So, yeah, you're going to need to go ahead and make a fortitude save.
All right.
Because you get hit in the face with spores.
No, not my face. 33. Or +2, probably.
That saves. Okay. Cure is 2 consecutive, so you'll have to save again next round.
Oh, wow. All right.
Put a little marker on you just to remember.
Feeling extra poisony in here. I just saw where someone found one of the old school OTX.
Yeah, I think that's from the monster manual. The original.
Oh, the eyes back there. Yeah, I never noticed. Yeah. They're subtle, but they're there. I think I just assumed those were like, pads or something.
Yeah, it's pretty faithful to the.
Yep, hasn't changed much over the years.
Artwork there, yeah.
Tentacles were really popular to stick onto things back then.
Yep, it's got
Slater beasts.
2 tentacles, a bite, special attack, disease.
First edition was pretty Lovecraftian.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
Lovecraft.
That's true. Very true.
Maya, could we use a song?
Okay, so you're gonna get hit with another burst of spores here, and you're gonna need to make another save from this one that's back behind it. So another fortitude save from Simon. The DC is actually going up.
Oh, lovely. 30.
Okay, you
Plus
still
2,
save.
I guess 32.
Yeah. Yes, so Maya will activate his Inspire Courage. We've already got the full bonus there on the board. +5, +4. Good Hope is still going.
Man, I'm inspired.
And he will pick up his hammer. And I will prepare to do battle. Oh, whoa, I'm not running into that spore cloud, though.
I'm going to blow it up.
How far has the spore cloud come out?
It fills this little...
This whole area there?
Yeah, this little area here, across here. There's nobody up there but Simon at the moment. And Mythander's just out of it, and Maya's just below it.
Okay.
I'm thinking of fireballing it, Lucian.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. If she in there. That's basically what I was going to do.
Aim for the back corner.
Once I'm close enough to see.
Yeah, the far wall. If you blow it off the far wall, you should be okay.
If you're right here, you don't get hit by the spores, do you?
I don't know.
I'm asking this.
Okay, so there you go. That'll help you out. Now you can see where the spores are. Yeah, they would be out to there. So that would be in the spore, or just at the edge of it. So that would be the outer edge right there.
Okay.
You want to just tactically, if you want to delay, I can go in there.
That's basically what I was going to tell it.
Yeah.
I had two options. I was either going to port there or delay.
Yeah, I can go right up. I can go right up and do it.
Okay. Well, hold on for a second for that, guys, while this OTUG finishes its turn.
Yeah.
Just trying to take a little chomp out of Simon, but that's going to miss. And then the tentacle. Ooh, what's your AC again, Simon? I only have one tentacle.
Currently
hit.
27.
Okay, no, with the bumped up AC, that is going to miss.
My
Okay,
armor
Lucian,
class is
go
a
ahead.
12.
I'm going to delay behind Snorri.
Snorri? Alright. That other guy's dead, so okay. I'll move up to... I'll go right in the spore cloud and aim for this back corner here. And I'll fireball it.
Okay, you're immune to poison, so you don't need to make any saves there.
Exactly.
It's going to be... 41 fire damage. The reflex save is DC 18 for this one.
Right about there.
No. The middle is... I'm going to do the middle back here. Like so. Yeah. Kind of like that.
Okay, that works.
Basically just blow it off the wall.
Very good. What'd you say your save DC was?
18. It's reflex.
Okay.
Or half.
Reflex. Fail, but close. One save. And one fail. So the orange one saved.
Alright, so 41 fire or 20, I believe.
Alright. Yeah, they recoil in pain. Okay, well that's going to fry that one. Gone. And they snap, crackle, and pop. That'll burn up the spore clouds. Get rid of that as well.
It's all clear, Lucian. We need more fire.
Fire!
Like napalm in the jungle.
Yeah, it smells like burning garbage, burning waste.
It smells like victory.
Yes.
Nice blast.
I love the way plants burning, the smell of plants burning in the morning.
It's
Smell of burning OTUG in the morning.
smells like the retreat after Lucian's been drinking dwarven fire water all night.
I don't even drink dwarven fire water.
Well, that was that one
don't
time.
serve.
It was all
I'm more of
Luta's
a
fault, if I remember
Elven
correctly.
ale. Or elven wine.
The things
Elven
that those
wine.
human women will trick you into doing, eh?
Wait, does he even know Luther?
Yeah, he knows Luta.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he knows Luta.
He knows. Luda.
Even if he doesn't want to admit it.
I mean, Maya, does he know Luther?
Yeah, Maya knows Luta. Remember, Maya was your business contact
Oh yeah,
in
right,
Rybalka, way
right.
before any of this even started. So he was helping you guys get jobs with your various scouting and collecting and all that kind of stuff. That was Maya. And he joined up with you after he asked you for help. Helping Embla, and that's what brought you to where you are now, a year later.
Yes. yes.
But you are now ready to accept the challenge. I'm sorry, Lucian, go ahead.
Alright. Well, since you saved me, appreciate that. Saved me a spell of teleportation. So So you go move up. Lucy moves up to there, and then let's see with a fireball, same area. Ugh, 25.
Well, you're gonna do your own fireball. Okay.
Yeah, I had that. I was gonna port to there, then do it, or that's why I wanted to know how far you can move up. I rolled a lot of 1s and 2s on that one, unfortunately.
Okay, so 25. What's your save DC?
Mine won't be as high as his.
Looks like
Fireball,
orange saved again and blue failed.
16.
Okay, so blue failed. That'll be enough to scorch him. The orange guy is like, I cannot be burned. I have felt the fires. He's saying this in plant language, obviously.
I walked through the cleansing fire.
Yes, I felt the fires of the Underdark's flame. This pitiful fireball has been nothing to me.
Didn't work.
Whole time it was wearing like a ring of fire resist. We just...
while he's patting the fire off his limbs.
He's wearing a red fire hat.
Yeah.
Red fire helmet. He'd just been to Firehouse Subs and got the complimentary fire hat helmet.
Yep. Snorri, back to you.
No, I just went.
What happened? How did we get
Lucian
bounced
delayed.
around?
Yeah, Lucian delayed to just behind me. So it's Mithandir. Mithandir for the win.
Okay, so I missed something there. All right, Mithander.
All right. If we can kill it with fire, I will kill it with acid. I will use a dragon breath.
Ah,
Right. Here.
acid blast.
Acid blast. Just a moment.
Yeah, I already rolled the sound effect and everything. Okay.
DC 18 reflex save.
Okay, it failed. So you're gonna melt it into nothingness. Whoosh. Whoosh.
The acid is too strong. Too strong.
It's gotten a lot deadlier over the last level.
So, Simon, go ahead and make your second fortitude save.
Pop out some spores.
You should. Yeah. Succeed without any difficulty. Yep.
I wouldn't recommend breathing in those spores. They're pretty spicy.
Start stuffing them out of a paper bag.
Okay, so that destroyed those. You guys can see that the chamber's floor slopes downward beyond the trash pile. A number of long spikes stick up from the ground. The spikes have speared various items, the most unsettling of which might be the rat folk and deep gnome corpses.
Jugs are known to collect things. There might be something good in there if you don't mind going through garbage.
Check magic.
Destination.
Prestidigitation. Whisk it all away.
So does anyone feel like sifting through garbage?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll look. I have magic. I'll look.
Stories behind there just bobbing around. What's in the garbage? What's in the garbage back there?
Yeah, you can
Step forward.
take a look.
Does a perception check. I can't talk today. Perception check.
I'm sure you were thinking detect magic as well. I'm sure
Yeah.
Story is.
I did say that.
33 for perception.
Okay.
to search.
I'm detecting some magic in the room. Does anybody have some magic items starting with the letter M? No? Anyone?
The letter M.
81.
A magic missile wand.
Okay, so
like
you
putting-
are getting some magic from something
All
that
right.
is like buried in the on the side where it's wedged down there. Trash on top of it.
All right. Snorri strips down naked and goes in.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, well,
You guys making perception checks, you do spot coins that have like sifted their way to here. They have gathered up along the edges where it's pooled up. You also see a nice mahogany box, it appears. A curly grained dark red mahogany box covered up with refuse.
doesn't detect his magic.
No, just the there's like a foot long object of some sort covered in trash that Snorri is digging out. That's the only thing.
It's
that
a
detects
Subway
magic.
sandwich for sure.
Yep. There is you notice
Is it-
a battered and scarred kite-shaped shield, which appears to be made of really fine wood.
Okay, cool. Start handing these stuff out.
So, Snorri, you uncover a foot-long mahogany rod, banded in segments like a scorpion's tail.
Oh.
That's
I
the
won't do it
magic
I won't do it in this room, but I will do it eventually.
Yeah, that's the
So
magic.
I'll just roll it now. 33.
Okay. It is a rod of lesser extend meta magic.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, so
real
All for you.
that.
when I find stuff, I'll just start handing it out.
That's for you.
It's like for half the people here.
The shield
Yeah,
appears to be
everybody.
a dark wood shield. It has, you guys notice that there are initials carved into the back of it. KSL in like dwarven runic
Interesting.
writing.
Does that ring a bell to our dwarven ears?
Maya, do you know anybody named KSL as their initials?
Well, let me make a wisdom roll and see what I remember.
No, it's Underdark local.
Oh yes, this is the shield of my cousin, Kimmy. Yeah, he remembers the name. He's like, I never thought I'd see this again.
So this is the area where the secret entrance is.
Yes, it must be in here. We should look closely and examine the room.
All right.
Secret doors.
Yep, perception checks. So he can't call for them, but I will. I feel like making a perception check. I don't know about you.
I'm going to search really, really
I
hard.
perceive that. Holy shit, 24.
It's another
Good rolls.
one on my perception
Another one.
check.
I almost got
Wow.
a 20, and and you're only 4 points behind me.
Close perception.
Guess we probably need like a third.
I rolled a 1. That's like my fifth
What?
one today.
Nope,
It's not
the
like-
26
Welcome
will
to
do
the
it.
club.
Oh, good.
26 will do it. So you notice a thin covering of like a layer of mushrooms and fungus that opens up to reveal a tunnel born into the wall there.
So the question is, do we go in or do we come back and keep searching for other dangers?
I mean, this is
You
super
just
tall.
want more loot. Well, I don't know what else is going to be covered up in all this shit, but I suppose
Yes,
if there's
I've been-
gold here, you would find it.
Been
How
pretty
much
thorough
gold
searching
and
for this shit.
coins as I'm picking them up?
That's true. There were gold coins.
All right.
So you could,
So now that we found what we're going to find, I'm going to go out and create water on myself, get cleaned up.
Yeah.
I just
Church
cast
one has
prestidigitation on you.
And then I'll put my clothes back on.
768.
Fastidiousness is an underappreciated spell.
And 83 platinum pieces.
Whoa.
You guys also find a peridot.
Okay. Wherever that is.
A green gem, I
It
believe.
is a
It's the
gem.
green gemstone, yes.
I know that from the
Okay, so you
the
do
Pathfinder game.
you appraise that you appraise that at 500 gold pieces. It's a small, transparent, olive green heptagon worth 500 gold pieces.
Cool.
The mahogany box, you appraise that as well. It's actually a little bit more valuable. You open it up and it is lined with black velvet, and inlaid on the lid is a gold scorpion. And you appraise that at 1100 gold.
All right, so just everyone get 153 gold pieces and 6 silver. And that also goes into the loot.
Okay, what kind of twisted mind was, yeah, it's a good idea to throw that away?
It's the black or the gold scorpion whiskey. That's the case it comes in.
I mean, but this is owned by fungus people. They probably don't have the same value as we have. You know?
Yes.
And everyone gets 16 platinum and 6 gold. So 159 gold altogether. 16 platinum, 159 gold, and 6 silver.
Yes, some unfortunate merchant, no doubt, was waylaid by hungry Myconids, hungry for his flesh, but they cared nothing about the valuable gold that he carried in his pouch.
Fortunately for us.
Well, I find it rather distasteful robbing from the dead like that. Just make
Take
sure
your
you get
share,
my cut
then.
right, Lucian.
We'll get your share.
I saw you double dipping there.
Never me. So do we keep your share since they're dead?
Yes, yes. Donate it to the children. Absolutely, we'll make sure.
Well, I suppose I should take care of the bookkeeping for that.
Oh, that's what it is. I am honorable beyond measure with my allies.
Beyond measure, he says. All right, there's your secret door. So you guys know where it is now. And that's how they used to old school mark secret doors on the maps. It's with that S.
We are old school.
Yes.
Yeah, it takes me back.
To a time.
So I'll check it out.
Just a simpler time.
Guess I'll
So-
carefully navigate around the spikes.
There are other tunnels here for you guys to explore if you want to. You guys were asking questions about moving on and whatnot. So there's other nooks and crannies you can explore, or you can move on now and continue the journey through the tunnels to the fungal farm, which should be next, provided you don't run into anything else on the way.
Found the shortcut. Okay.
So basically, do we go there or do we go over here, that little fungal area that was to the
Let's
left
move on.
from?
Yeah, if you want to fully explore this area, we'll do that, and then we'll go back and do the Fungal Queen. We'll make sure she's dead, and then we'll come back. Then we'll.
Mythander's like, man, screw these mushroom people.
I want some
Not
story. I
amused.
want to.
That's
I'm
what
tired of
burn
these
this shit.
easy. He's like, I'm tired of these easy encounters. Give me a challenge.
oh, don't say that.
Burn this shit. Yeah, we had one.
We were about to get tore up now.
Shambling
That's
Mounds.
Hey, I didn't see it, but then it did.
I thought I was gonna die last week. Or last week.
Mythander's just almost out of spell slots, so
It's like we
Yeah,
have
the
one
rest.
smooth night. We have one smooth night, and so they're like, I'm invincible.
I know. If it wasn't for Mythander's freedom of movement, I probably would have died.
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Yeah, I hate being grappled or whatever.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what do you
I already
guys
got
do? He's
crushed.
letting you know he's running low on spells.
Yeah, he told
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
We'll get some
Well,
rest.
I mean, we're only kind of mitigating to know this tunnel goes where we're wanting to go, right?
No, I mean you know that it.
Obvious.
Yeah, you know that it.
Yeah, this is
that's
what we're looking
okay.
for.
Yeah, it's what you came here looking for.
I mean, I guess we could also assume that those tunnels go off for miles in the other direction. So,
Yep.
we wouldn't really know. I'm good either way.
Well, let's
So
check out the top room between the
All right.
two lightning bulbs.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
I'm going with the assumption that I know we still have like a day or something till we're supposed to be where we're supposed to go. So.
I think we're on that assumption as well.
All right, cool. All right, that's fine. I'll go off this way. Hopefully we don't-
Okay, so that is past the giant white mushrooms there. It's the top parts blew apart when they released their electricity. You notice the lush carpet of blue-stemmed, sapphire-capped mushrooms lining the intersection. I'll go ahead and reveal for you what you see on the other side. Once you walk past the mushrooms, you can see that the tunnel continues on southwardly, and then also into a room up there.
Well, what is that? We shall see.
So
Is that a rat upside down? Oh yes, it is.
that is kind of what it looks like. So you'd actually only be able to see that from over here. So which way are you guys going here? Because that's a wall you're looking through at the moment.
So one of you immune folk, who's leading the way? One of you people immune to poison shit.
I'll go through.
Immune?
I'll go through and
No,
have a look up and down.
Okay.
I mean Simon has tremor sense.
Yeah.
Yep, you don't set off any more bursts of anything there, and you can look into that chamber and you see that it is crowded with mushrooms. It's a large, secluded chamber which holds dozens of slender, fungal tubes, all dripping with a foul yellow sludge. 2 of these tubes are connected to a pair of dead rats covered in purple sores. The rats appear to have severely distended abdomens and are either unconscious or dead.
All right, well, that's sort of unwholesome.
One of you knowledge nature guys can probably roll a check.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, I'll try and pull that one off. See if I know anything about what's going on here.
Probably a little musky in here.
Come on. 33.
33. Okay. So, yeah, you think it's pretty obvious that the rats are affected by the purple fungus from the myceloids. And so they're in here going through the transformation, the purple pox.
All right. So those things, they don't seem to be interested in us at all or anything?
No, they're laying there like they're catatonic.
Oh, I'm talking about the myceloids. Or is that just all the mushrooms on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, none of the mushrooms seem to be doing anything to you. I mean, they're
Okay, yeah, I'm
and
not.
whatnot.
I'll just do a quick scan for magic and then I'll move on.
Okay, no magic in that room.
There's nothing magical if you want to search for treasure. Do so at your own risk.
Do we? Does anyone feel like they want to try to heal those rat folks? I have
No.
a special attachment to them. All right.
They're bleeding rats. What do we care?
Yeah, I think they're just rats. I don't think they're rat folk.
What kind of dwarf are
pretty
you?
animal.
Yes.
I had no animal check.
What happened to you?
Get in the game, Peter. Let's go.
I had no animal check.
If they were giant spiders, I would help them, but not rats. Rats are just vermin.
You would.
So are
have
technically
spiders,
spiders.
wouldn't you?
But they kill other insects.
Oh, spiders are no insect. Spiders are arachnoiden.
I know, but they're technically they're Pathfinder vermin.
Yeah.
You take that back.
Okay, hold on, and I'll reveal some more.
Take it back
for
now. Myth Ader and Snorri get into it. You take that back right now.
You say that about my friends. Oh, this looks kind of. I see a
okay.
path that goes further out.
This is the path we didn't take.
I do.
Did you say the path less taken?
Robert Frost.
Is that who said that?
I think so.
Oh, as well. It's one who's most famous for saying it. You know, he actually made that poem to make fun of one of his friends.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
He had a friend that was like super indecisive, and like, you know, the whole poem's supposed to be about how, you know, like it wouldn't have made a difference which way you went.
You still wind up where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you turn the corner there, you see a creature. If I can get him. On the board, did that work? No. Trying to remember my shortcuts. There he is. It appears to be some kind of like mutated rat folk picking up fallen mushrooms from the path. Purple lesions show through the piteous creature's patchy skin. The disease ravaging his body looks like it will overcome the creature in a matter of days, if not hours. And as you look, you realize that the ground beyond him is like swarming with some type of worms.
Swarm.
Excuse me.
Swarm.
Oh, gross.
And they seem to be swarming your way.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna move back if possible. If I don't
Okay,
need to
yeah,
initiative.
you can adjust.
Yeah, I'll tell the rat guy. Go get them.
So he's like just like a zombie, like picking mushrooms, pretty much.
All right. Well, I don't think we need to go down there. Swarms. Swarms.
Are you guys just gonna run from it or what?
Yeah, I might
Yes.
as well. That's all I wanted.
I'm here for this.
Yeah, we didn't come here for swarm.
This is more than we bargained for.
We came here for conventional battle, not with
Plus-
swarms.
Plus they're warm. They're worms. Unless they're fast moving. Snaky snakes.
Nope, you guys
Oh.
can outrun them if you're gonna turn around. And
So
Head
what's
the other
this
way.
actually? It's like
That's a rat.
werewolf.
It's a
Mut-
rat folk that
mutant
got
rat folk.
mutated by the
Yep.
Oh, okay.
the disease in the room above us.
yeah, and he's infected
Is it
by the
gonna-
purple pox.
I guess it doesn't notice Simon.
I guess
It doesn't seem to be paying any attention to him. It's like
It's
he's acting like a
Okay.
zombie.
it's a pitiable creature. I guess we could have put it out of its misery. We don't know if there wasn't more to explore past that point.
Ooh.
Really could-
Yeah,
there
it
was.
looks like
There was,
oh,
but then
like that right there.
there's
Yeah,
another
yeah, I
way
know.
if you really want to go. But
I mean, there's going to be swarms no matter what.
yes, I'm not that curious to be totally honest.
What? That's
I mean,
not like you.
I'll be up for either way. If we want to just forge ahead, I'm sure, you know.
Said
I
by
am
the
itching
man
to be
naked
back in
diving
Embla.
into a dirt pile.
But if the group want to make sure this place is safe for future travelers, then we'll do that.
This isn't a major thoroughfare.
Yeah.
This is...
Future travelers, who the hell would come through this godforsaken place? It smells like shit. It's piled up with trash. It's filled with fungus that wants to eat me.
Just like McDaniel said, coming from the man, the non-curious man who dove into the
Who naked dove into a pile of garbage.
But I knew there was magic in that pile.
Treasure at stake.
For his magic rod, yep.
I didn't want to
literally
get my
give anything
clothes
for
dirty.
treasure. It's concerning.
Yeah, well, that was worth it. That was worth a garbage dive to find
It
it.
was a
Yeah,
good.
for sure.
That was some
Magic
good
rod.
items. Yeah.
Well, how do we know there's not more beneath those swarms?
There could very well be.
Maybe the next rod is made of spruce.
Well, Mathander did warn us
Maya.
he's about out of supplies anyway. Perhaps we should carry on for today.
To Embla!
Leave the dead to the worms.
secret door.
We've a city
it
of
locked?
lights calling us. It is not locked.
Is it locked?
It was just hidden. You had to find it.
I'll stone
You just-
shape the spikes out of the way so that we won't have to worry about
There you go. Okay, very good.
Nice.
Something moves me.
That's just me getting you guys all together.
it.
I am taking over.
An unseen force.
Okay, so with that, you can head into the fungal farm. Let's see if I can get this. Get these lines out of the way.
So,
Okay. You guys will actually go to well, once I find the map, where is it? There it is. Okay. Can you see, or is everything dark?
Everything is
Darkness.
dark.
It's blackity black, except for the little thing there.
Okay. Let me turn that
Darkness.
off.
You wanted it. You mentally adopted it. You
That's not
adopted the
ordinary
dark.
darkness. That's
Oh,
enhanced
boy.
darkness.
Okay, so you emerge near the water source inside the fungal farm.
Cool.
Okay. So if you look, you'll see you guys over there.
Keep an eye out for invaders.
That size is not right. I thought I had set the measuring tool at the right distance, but it's not. Hold on just a second. Because this is not a 5-foot map. This is actually.
Yeah, like every square is 50 feet or something like that.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
It's, yep.
slightly overworld. This is actually a bigger farm than I imagined originally.
Well, it has to feed a whole city.
It's a farmland. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so it should work now. So yes, 50 feet for every square. Okay.
I'll have to.
So yes, this is a massive open cavern dedicated to providing most of the food supply for Embla in the form of numerous varieties of fungi. So everything is covered in mushrooms. Okay, and what you see just to the south of you is one of the 4 fungi sorting facilities. Normally, you would find a group of dwarves working nearby doing the sorting, but it appears to not be it's not being operated at this time. There's nobody using the sorting facility.
So do we think it's not being used because it's occupied by Drow, or do we think that they're just on break?
With you guys' perception checks, you could probably tell that it sounds like all of the occupants that are making noise are coming from up here from the first fungal farm.
Right.
So you would think, since they're all quiet like that, that the Drow must not be using them, that they're only using the one sorting facility, the nearest one.
Right.
Because out of the top of the cavern there, that's what leads around into that side entrance into the city. But this is like you guys are like walking around amid like giant toadstools. I mean, so they're small, they're big, they're gigantic, just all kinds of shapes and sizes and colors. I've probably got a decent picture.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. It's probably pretty close.
So are each of these like farmhouses or
Those are the sorting
sorters?
facilities. Yes.
And of all the sorting facilities, this is
There's
the
only
only one that's
4 of them.
occupied.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
just
it's the
that
only
one.
one that's occupied.
Facility number 1. Yep.
Maybe we can rest in one of the others.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. We give
Maybe this one here, since it's close, and then we just keep watch.
it's not a bad idea.
Or the one that's further away from
That one's close too.
that one, further away from that one.
No, we here.
I know. I mean, it's further away.
Oh,
from
close to us. Okay, yeah, for sure.
But this is.
I thought we came out under the waterfall though.
No, you came out over here
Oh, okay, cool.
on the edge.
This one's the closest
Even
one.
better. Yeah, let's make for the closest one.
Yep. It actually is the closest one.
I use a mythic point to bring out my shadow companion to help keep watch throughout the night with whoever else can.
Okay.
I'll take
Right.
first.
Yeah.
I'll take
Right.
first watch.
And Crag's always on watch.
I
Let's
roll
go see if it's
perception.
unoccupied first. Looks unoccupied, but it might not be. I'll
Yeah.
do
Can
we'll
make
do a
some-
thorough check for like traps and alarms and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Make some stealth and perception checks. See how you do.
Oof.
Ooh, stealthy.
Yeah, for stealthy, I'm just going to use invisibility. So I'll add
Okay.
I'll add 20 to my roll.
I will join thee in the search.
Of course.
Oh, got lucky.
49 is stealth. Perception.
I'd be 39 for stealth.
Okay, so yeah, so it's unoccupied. You can tell that it's been unoccupied for some time by the little layer of dust that's grown over it, and the way that some of the fungus has grown in the various pots and whatnot. So
Okay.
so you guys can guess, being that you have 2 Embla residents here between Maya and Simon, that the Drow seem to be just using the first sorting facility just to keep the smallest amount of the food line going.
Starving people, I guess. Keeping them weak.
Yep.
Probably just keeping themselves fed.
So we're resting here for the night. Also, metagaming, we probably know this didn't happen, but we after breathing on all those spores, we probably should get checked out.
Yeah, we should.
Staying,
Yeah, let's get an antifungal going.
don't want swamp lung or anything.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
Ringworm.
spores.
trench foot.
Yeah.
So Snorri, what's that spell that you have about when you're getting scryed upon? What is it?
Check scry.
Is it all?
Yeah, so you have that active today.
Yes.
Okay, because you definitely are getting the sense of someone trying to scry upon you.
Okay, and so I've got non-detection. So, if that person, so you have to read the actual spell here. Non-detection. That lasts for 11 hours as well. So let's see here. Non-detection. Let's see here. The water creature becomes difficult for divination. DC is 11 plus the level of the caster. Cast those. DC is 15 plus the caster level. So DC be 26 for a caster level check.
To
actually scry.
Okay.
I would get a ping that someone was trying to scry, and then to actually scry on me specifically.
Yep. So it did not succeed.
Okay.
Good.
I think everybody else has non-detection too. No, wasn't.
Well, I have potions ready, so if we were scryed upon, we have to drink them.
Yeah. Well, those potions they last for like 10 or 11 hours.
Well,
They-
I don't think we.
Yeah, they would last
Yeah.
for 12 hours.
12. Yeah. So we might as well drink them before we start our day.
I mean, yeah, okay. Before we start our day.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're in danger here for camping here now that we've been scryed, but
You guys can make a perception check.
This before we rest, or this is after?
Before you rest.
Okay. Perception.
And Michael's non-detection probably be even harder than mine. It's by one level.
Okay,
I'm a
Lucy,
surrogate.
make a will save. You guys do see you see the receptor, the eye floating around. Make a will save, Lucian.
Oh.
You see the eye floating around, trying to perceive you guys.
Oh, okay.
Make a will save.
I am. Will.
I said,
17.
Okay, so you know you guys are getting scryed upon.
we don't know by who or why.
We know why.
and we've got a pretty good idea who.
I mean,
The,
the Drow
uh,
could be.
The Drow matron or one of her wizards.
Yeah.
That was the same one as last time. I'm guessing.
Do you think they can tell where we are from, like what the scrying part can see?
That's not how scrying is supposed to work. You see a person, not the place, so you would only have like the smallest hints.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like if somebody was laying on a bed of mushrooms, I mean, you would just barely see like the mushrooms around them or something, but you wouldn't see like the larger details of if it was a large cavern or small or what have you, that kind of thing.
So they know we're around, but they don't know where.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so that's before you rest. You're
Does someone clever want to lie about where we are?
pinging on those.
Yeah, you don't want Snorri making that bluff check.
It's a
Alright,
good
so
thing we made the trek all the way back to Rybalka before we rested.
Oh yes.
We're nowhere
What was
near
that?
Embla.
What was the name of that Underdark city where we're just not welcome?
Lucy
Keskarax.
Road.
Keskarax.
It's Carax. Keskarax always smells like this.
Lucian Road perception on the for the shadow watch.
Okay.
Let's reach a 30 to notice anything coming near. It would sound alarm.
Okay. You don't notice anything. Though Snorri, you have a dream during the night.
Oh.
You don't notice anything. The night passes relatively uneventful. Snorri, you have a dream that you wake up and you feel like you're inside of a coffin, like you've been buried alive. And when you realize you're inside a coffin, you want to call out into the darkness, but there's nothing there. But you feel like you feel the presence of the gods watching. And as you realize that they're in the darkness, you feel something moving through the darkness towards you. And you hear a sound like drums in the distance.
But I'm in a coffin?
Yeah, but you're in a coffin.
Will the coffin open?
And you go to call out. No, it does not open.
Okay.
And you call out, and instead you wake up, and you're like doing whatever you were doing when you were resting. And they're looking at you like, "What are you yelling about?"
Quiet.
What's wrong
Quiet,
with you?
Quiet, you.
Shut him up.
But you can't shake the feeling that there's something coming.
All right.
And this is where we will leave off for today's session, since it's almost 11 o'clock.
Excellent.
Okay.
We'll pick up next
Right
time.
on.
So I'll just blip you guys over to the Embla map just to give context, okay?
Sure.
So quickly taking a look at Embla, so you can see to the fungus farm there on the map, okay? To the right-hand side of the map. So that is where you guys will be coming from. And then you see the gondola. And you see a dwarf face there. I think you see that anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. That represents the merchant circle. You see a few spider tokens representing battalions and troops of the occupying Drow forces. Okay. Okay, and next time we'll pick up. You guys can do what you want to do, whether it's do some reconnoitering, or if you just want to fast forward to the assault, then we'll do that as well. We're going to handle it in a turn-by-turn basis once it gets going. Okay, and of course we'll kind of like zoom in to any kind of up close and personal action that you guys do, but it will be like a turn, and then all of the units will have an action, for each turn, that kind of thing.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Okay, so we will pick up in 2 weeks. There's a slim chance I might go to convention that night, but as of right now, I'm not planning on it, so we should be good for 2.
All right.